Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekly angel guidance messages for August 11th through the 17th. That's a Monday through Sunday. And I'm Joanna Easton. I'm an angel intuitive communicator, and I offer a variety of ways to support you, whether it's through readings, coaching, Angel Academy courses. So if that's something that interests you or you want to learn a little bit more about me, you can go to my website, joannaeaston.com. So let's move into today and this week's reading. And we are working with the Angels and Ancestors deck of Kyle Gray's for our visual guidance. And we'll do a bonus card, a bonus message from the Divine Feminine by Megan Watterson. Very powerful decks. This is a really, really powerful week. We're just coming off of a full moon. Mercury's going out of retrograde. So lots of wonderful things to support us. So lots of energy here. So let's look at Monday, Tuesday. We have the energy of the knight in shining armor. You can see a beautiful chapel door behind him. He has his sword and also a rose. He comes with a lot of discipline and hard work, and he's willing to stand up for what he believes in. There's also a tear down his face, which speaks to the vulnerability it takes to be a knight of the heart, but to also do what's right. It's not always easy, but it is what's right. So I'm going to read the extended message for this, for all of us. So again, just breathe this in, let it settle into your heart and into your soul. So it's doing the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Also standing up for what you know to be right and true. So the energy of respect is important right now. You are being encouraged to figure out what is important to you and to stand up for it. What do you believe in? Instead of thinking what everybody else wants you to believe in, what do you stand for? What is your true north? So if you are in a space where there is opposition, you are being guided to follow through with integrity, because even if it seems that this will slow your progress down, your rewards will be much more abundant. And you are being assured by a light bravery to help you and surrounded by the bravery at this time. Also, this card indicates bringing about justice. So if you are longing for justice, please know that the universal energies are working for you for justice and to bring everything back into order, and that you don't need to force anything through with your will. If you have made mistakes recently, this is a time to take ownership of them so you can align yourself with improving this situation. Now, if you are feeling the need to defend your spiritual path at this time, back down and let it protect you. You do not need to defend your life. Having a spiritually aligned life is often where we are so strong in our beliefs, we don't need to proselytize about it. We don't need to talk about it. We don't need to try to convince people. Just be the spiritual path. Instead of being like Christ or Christian or Buddha or whatever, Buddhist, it's being Christ-like or being Buddha-like. It's just really allowing yourself to stand in that resonance. So that is for Monday, Tuesday. Now, as we move into Wednesday, Thursday, we have the symbol archetype of the wise one. She is the crone. She is the wisest of all the goddesses. So you can see here she has her owl, there's the moon, the raven, the feathers, and it says to grow within your current situation. So a huge time of growth right now. So we're asked to knuckle down, be reliable and committed, and be open to wisdom and insights from the elders. So the wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation now is often lacking, and that is commitment and reliability. So these are aspects that are being strongly invoked inside of us this week, especially again Wednesday, Thursday. When this card appears, which it has for us right now, we are being guided to continue working on our growth and expansion of our current situation. So be committed to your tasks and projects. Really put discipline into them. It can be very easy to get bored and overwhelmed these days. However, we are being called to persevere, knuckle down. Remember, keep going. You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability by others. But it's a good time to reflect in ourselves and say, how have I been unreliable lately with others or with myself? Because that is not who we were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on, because it's going to be extremely beneficial to you in the long run. So whatever is really showing up for you right now for growth, commit to that and stay with it. Just know it's going to get better and better, and more signs will show up that you're on the right path. So we have the wise one with us Wednesday, Thursday to help us navigate our life. Now, as we move into the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have the archetype of the drum, the medicine drum, for dream and journey, and the journey inwards to uncover insights and information that will be important for your path, and being called to follow the guidance, because drumming is used in many shamanic traditions around the world to get us connected to the other side, and especially the wisdom of our ancestors and what they have learned and are passing on to us. So you are very connected to the other worlds for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So the veil is very, very thin, and the wisdom and intelligence of the earth and her magic surrounds you at this time. The drum, which echoes the sound of Mother Earth's heartbeat, has cleared the cobwebs from your inner vision and sight. What you have seen in your dreams and inner visions is not imagination, but guidance, particularly if it has been coming to you repeatedly, whether through signs, symbols, conversations, words, feelings. So, and it has the potential to become reality. So dreams come true with this drum card. Know it and live it. So again, by knowing the drum beat is around us, you can really enhance your future visioning. If you have a drum, you may want to take it out and use it to get a natural, like a heartbeat rhythm. If you don't, go into YouTube, cue up, or Spotify or Pandora, cue up some music that mimics the native tradition of the drum beat. Again, that closest one that mimics the heartbeat. That will very much support you on the weekend. Now, let's look at our overarching message for the week. That's a bonus message. And again, this is from the Divine Wisdom. We have the goddess Lalita from the Hindu pantheon here. She's very beautiful. She brings in color and light and beauty in all forms. Now, she is considered the red goddess here. And her affirmations are: playfulness is a spiritual power, and laughter leads me back to light. Now, it's interesting that she's come in. I'm going to put this on the other side, because she is very, very much equally committed to spiritual devotion, does daily prayers, daily meditations, really connecting with the Creator. And she's equally connected to playfulness. So think of her as the goddess that reminds us not to take ourselves so seriously, even though spiritual deepening within can be very, very serious, it seems, but it doesn't have to be. We can find ourselves very connected through laughter, play, joy, and just things that make us very, very happy. So, again, she's here to remind us, stop taking yourself so seriously, have some fun. That's just as soul nourishing. So let's do a quick recap of the week. We start off with the Knight, who's encouraging us to be brave and bold. And justice is very much tipping in our favor on Monday, Tuesday. As we move into Wednesday, Thursday, remember we have the Wise One, and she is saying, grow within your current situation. Grow within your current situation. She's here to help us really tap into the wisest part of ourselves. And then by the weekend, we've got that drum energy of dream and journeying. See if you can begin to future vision by getting the sound of a drum beat very much connected to you. And you may even want to journal, what does my best life look like 1 year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now? What does my best life look like? So that's for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then our overall bonus message is from Lalita, the goddess, that reminds us to have playfulness and to not take ourselves so seriously. Enjoy nature and enjoy being very, very spiritual. They live side by side, and it's a multi-aspect there. So those are our messages for the week. Feel free to replay these at any time, and you can share this video with others. I certainly don't mind. And remember, if you're not already part of my growing angel tribe, go to my website, joannaeaston.com, and get signed up, because once a month I do special invitation only meditations, free angel card readings, and also time for Q&A. And it's only for people that are on my email list. So go to joannaeaston.com. There's multiple ways to sign up. And I would love to see you at my next special angel event. All right, my friends, I'm sending you so much love. Big hugs and miracles from me to you, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.